Welcome to Days at Dogwood Canyon, a nature podcast brought to you by Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center in Cedar Hill, Texas. This is a podcast that will take you into our 200-acre wildlife preserve in the heart of the DFW Metroplex. Take a quick weekly break with us and get outside with the fresh air, the trees, and of course, the birds. My name is Kiersten, and I'm Center Coordinator Community Programs at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center. Welcome, listeners, to Days at Dogwood Canyon podcast. This is a 10-minute podcast about nature, birds, plants, and us. We will talk about how we all rely on each other to live our best lives. We've had a few weeks of podcast episodes running, and hopefully everyone is enjoying what they're hearing. I hope you've all been inspired to come out to Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center in Cedar Hill, Texas, to experience this peaceful wildlife preserve for yourself. For those of you who have been here, I'm sure you agree that we're a little hidden gem in the DFW Metroplex. I have to admit I'm a bit biased, but we've been given that title from visitors and guests, not just employees and volunteers. That's right, I said volunteers. Maybe an episode of our podcast or an in-person visit has sparked an interest in how you can help our mission to preserve wild spaces for birds, or how you can encourage others to investigate Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center for themselves. You're in luck, listeners, because we have a volunteer program here. We welcome volunteers of many different backgrounds and skills. If you like talking to people and helping them find their way around the preserve, we have a front desk visitor check-in position available for volunteers. This position lets you talk to guests about the hiking trails, the birds, our education nature nook, and canyon view area. You'll be the face of our visitor center for all our guests during opening hours. It's a great way to get out here without getting outside. It's a 4-hour shift that allows you to help us out while sitting in the warmth of the visitor center in winter or the cool AC in summer. Outgoing personalities, please apply. If you enjoy getting your hands down and dirty in the soil, we're always looking for people to help keep our preserved trails and cultivated garden areas clean and tidy. Now, we do let the plants in our preserve essentially grow the way they want to, but we do have to keep the trails from getting overgrown. Our pollinator gardens are areas that we've planted specifically to show people how they can create a native plant garden at home and watch our bees, butterflies, and birds flourish. These always need a little helping hand. We're also fighting the never-ending battle against non-native invasive plants, such as Nandina, English privet, and Japanese honeysuckle. If you need to get a little aggression out, and trust me, you'll get a little aggression out with this, come on out and pull up some of these non-natives. We lead habitat work days and invasive identification workshops throughout the year. Are you an expert birder looking for a place to teach others your skills? We want to hear from you. The first Saturday of every month, we host a bird walk at our center. We're always looking for birders who know their stuff and want to bring others into the flock. We're also currently looking for people who are Spanish-speaking birders. We'd love to host some bird walks that are more inclusive for our community as a whole. If you speak another language besides English or Spanish and you know of a community nearby that might be interested in participating in a bird walk, let us know. We also participate in many community outreach events around the Metroplex. What this usually means is that we man a table for the event where we display some artifacts and talk to people about what Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center is and where we're located. We're always looking for volunteers to help us get the word out this way. If you're interested in working with school groups or scout groups that come out for short field trips, we have opportunities for that as well. We offer guided hikes and nature-based educational activities. It's a great way to encourage the younger generations to get out into nature and learn why conservation and stewardship is vital to our future. We've had several scouts come out to do projects for us when they need a community project to earn their badges. They've done some fantastic projects for us here that help us keep our center looking spiffy and gets them the hours they need to work their way through the various levels of scouting. If you're looking for a project that will impact your community and is nature-based, we want to hear from you. We have so many different ways to volunteer at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center. I'm sure we have something for you. You can contact us through our website at dogwood.audubon.org and click on the volunteer dropdown. I'll leave a link in our show notes for this episode. I hope to hear from you soon.